Hello friend, welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. Here is 2018 Toyota RAV4 all-wheel drive, which was supposedly meticulously maintained by the dealer in different area. Meticulously, that's what the owner said. It's a new customer. I never saw this vehicle before. The vehicle is very nice. The engine bay and all the details, CV axles, the front brakes are brand new. So that's all good, I agree. There's nothing damaged, but that's what you will expect at 86,000 miles only. Everything is beautiful. It was driven, obviously not off-roading, despite the fact it's an all-wheel drive vehicle. Everything is clean and a very, very nice shape. No scratches anywhere on this baby. But you know what it means for me. If somebody tells me meticulously serviced at the dealer, I question it. And I said, hey, I don't think, looking on the crash washers and the marks on it, I don't think you had your transmission done. And it's already 86,000 miles. It's a 2018. So what is it? 7 years old vehicle. You have also here, I'm not sure if you are aware of it, but you have a front transfer case which needs the oil changes, and you have in the back, I checked the intermediate bearing, but these are always good. Check the U-joints, these are generally always good, there's no problem, but you have also the rear diff, and that fluid has to be maintained. And as I questioned, everything in my mind is confirmed. I will show you what I'm catching in this pen, and I will tell you this transmission was never serviced. And it's too bad, because it's kind of, if you really want to keep this vehicle, it's kind of too late. This was running with super nasty oil, which I will just show you in a second. Here is the filler. Hopefully you see that right there. And that 24 millimeter drain plug with that washer says WS. So that means it's not a CV transmission. When you will be doing it yourself, which I know you will use this hex 6 to remove the drain plug with the washer. You will discover that there was not much of the fluid coming out. Hopefully it's not nasty like yours, but you have to go back. You have to go back because there is that overflow level setting insert, the plastic insert. So you take the same tool, you go back in the drain hole and carefully feel that overflow plastic element. I will show it to you. Look, boom, and now we are running finally. Now the fluid is running finally out. I don't want to make a mess. It's the same color, obviously, and I can't wait to show you. This one has the green one, and this is for setting the level in the automatic transmission in the pan. So you have to keep with removing this to get way more fluid out. This is sealed transmission, so there is no dipstick. Therefore, the procedures of that fluid service are completely different than on the older ones equipped with the dipstick. I made a claim that this could be, or it is too late to replace that fluid. This is what I meant with it. We have for example, outside our own high mileage Honda Ridgeline pickup. And I will never let it go so bad, that fluid. I do preventative maintenance on it. It's our own vehicle, because it's way cheaper to do the drain and refill of that fluid, which is, for me, automatic transmission fluid service, than possibly replacing that transmission on the all-wheel drive vehicle, which will be absolute nightmare. And I cannot even imagine how much that unit, the transmission, will cost. Probably crazy money. If that transmission will go bad, it will total the vehicle, because she's old and has a super high miles. So I'm trying to prevent it, and because of that, I do basically this drain and refill, these oil services at crazily 10,000 miles. I lowered the engine oil and filter service interval. I do only 3,000. It's a V6 engine, but it's a high miles, it's old. So the oil comes out with filter each 3,000 miles. Then on the third engine oil and filter change, and that's 3 times 3, it's 9. So at 9,000 miles, I drain and refill all that automatic transmission fluid using, obviously, only Honda dealer transmission fluid. I will not put anything aftermarket, and the same I will do today here. It says WS from Toyota, so I will fill it with a WS from Toyota. You definitely want to avoid replacing either whole engine or transmission. These are two most costly replacements, and it's very easy. To prevent it, just keep changing the fluids on the time. What is on the time? Well, when they are contaminated. That depends where you are driving. So somebody needs to keep eye on it. There are set some numbers, but these are only rough, because it depends how it's driven and in what environment. So the final and clear and only indicator is if the fluid is clean and clear, or is getting dark, or is super dark and contaminated. It needs to go. Here I have tried to set up a camera and show you that the drain plug bolt with the washer, but look at the top. There are some shavings on it, right? A little bit. It's not a magnetic, but it was still sitting on top of it. So it's a very fine shavings. In this case, that doesn't show anything bad. It just confirms everything's fine. And unless I will find some chunks of metal in that big catching pan, everything's okay. And here finally you can see what came out. Look, even what stains it's leaving on the side of this container. I had this catching pan perfectly clean for this purpose of showing you, and obviously I will take pictures of these things for the owners who are new customers, so they don't think I'm making up some stuff, because they seemingly, it was my feeling, they totally believed that that dealer was taking care of it. This is absolute nightmare, obviously. You should never let your fluid go this way. How it's supposed to look, for those who never saw it, well, this is the color and transparency of the fluid when it's new. Maybe I should put more in this container so you can see it, but you get a picture, right? That should be pinkish, reddish, and still you should be able to see through. What we see, that's the contamination. That's from the clutches and the materials of the transmission, which are inside constantly. Anytime you start up the engine, this is all running, cooling, and that should be clean. Here you can see these fine particles slowly floating down in this pan. I hope you will find this video entertaining, maybe useful. If you do, please give it a thumb up and stay tuned. I have way more coming your way soon. Thank you for watching and have a great day, my friend.